What's up? Happy 4th of July, 7/4/2026. First obvious thing, I did the episode with the absurd shirt because I bought it online, didn't really know, and then it came and it looked crazy. This shirt's sick. I bought this online, had a feeling it would be good, and it's probably gone better than I could imagine. This brand rules. Rocked this for the U.S. game on Wednesday. Got a lot of compliments, and then it's a great 4th of July shirt that I'm going to wear. Wearing it to a concert tonight, so they'll probably invite me on stage. 7/4/2026. Marathon training update. I ran the date today, 7.04. Good progress, definitely. Last week, 6.2, I think I said. So progress on that is very good. Last week was tough, grinded through it. So I basically just told myself, hey, this week I'm feeling good. It's just last week's run, which was tough, plus less than a mile. Good little mindset. Also, I had two little revelations. Big brain moments. One was that when I was thinking of last week's run, sometimes I was saying last week's run sucked. I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm going to try and avoid saying that. For whatever reason, my brain, when I said last week's run was difficult or tough or hard, that was way better than sucked. I don't know why. I think it has to do, sucked sounds like it's like really like a negative connotation, legitimately bad, whereas hard is just a state of being. Like, let's say difficult is a state of being. Hard could make some funny jokes out of that. Difficult or tough is more of a state of being. Like if you're playing a video game, if a level sucks, it probably isn't fun, or it's, lame, non-fun. If it's difficult, then it's just difficult to beat. It doesn't. Difficult things can be good. Tough things can be good. So that is a reframe that I'm going to try and remember forever. And, it was just something I thought of. So last week's run, it was tougher on me, but it was tougher on me. It doesn't mean it sucked, because I actually got through it and I thought about it a lot today, because I was like, if I can get through last week's run, I'm basically just doing that plus a little bit, plus a couple laps. So big shout out to that. And then the other big brain moment, running without the headphones. I think that there's really something to that, clearing the mind. But I saw, this isn't to crap on anyone, I don't know the person. I saw them, they were like, there's a little boat tour out on the lake on Austin. The guy was like sitting there. There were people around. It was nice out. The lake, the water's right there in front of you. And he was just like looking at a phone. Super, like a full, like, bow almost, like head as far entrenched down as possible. I remember looking at him and I was like, all right, that's what I don't want to be. I think part of that is, why I moved to the flip phone. That's what I don't want to be. But I was like, you know what, first off, good luck to that guy. I mean him no. I don't mean to act like I'm above it or anything, or him in ill will. I'm going to flip, though, and try and push myself, especially now that we're on the back half of 2026. The rest of the year will be less about who I don't want to be, and let's make decisions, or I'm going to try and reframe it in my brain of who I want to be. I think, I don't know about for everyone, but whenever you try and make big changes, or you think of purchasing something, risk or what you don't want to happen can be a very popular motivator and driving force, no doubt. But I think that can only take you so far, to where there's a tipping point where you have to go on offense. You can play defense for only so long. You have to go on offense eventually. And there's a lot of different things in life that this could apply to. It's my goal. I want to try and make it be. It's not about what I don't want to do anymore. Let's try and flip everything. Let's go on offense towards what I do want to be. Cool. So that is the thought there. Yes, okay. We ran the date. It's the 4th of July. I'm going to see Kanye tonight in San Antonio. He probably won't bring me on stage like the joke I made earlier. Yeah, we're pacing good. I will also say the late Father's Day my dad very much enjoyed. I enjoyed it too. Jackass, the last movie. Really kind of emotional, very thoughtful. Also, my dad made some funny jokes about like the scenes of theirs that he does like versus the ones that he doesn't. Let's just say the first scene of the movie was leaned more toward the category that he didn't like, so that was that was funny. But anyways, let's call it here. Takeaways for you, takeaways for me. If something is difficult or hard, tough, whatever, let's try and use those words. Don't say it sucks. That makes it sound bad. Difficult things can be very good. Lights flickering. And then takeaway 2. You can play defense, you can be risk averse, but there's a timeline and there's a tipping point where what you don't want to happen, you can fight against that for a while. What you don't want to be, what you don't want to happen, what you're avoiding. There has to be, in my opinion, a seesaw effect eventually towards going on offense and thinking about what you do want to be. And I think that sometimes, I think both can definitely be necessary. You got to counterattack each one sometimes. You know, there's no boxer, there's no football team, there's no soccer team that, you know, it's just all offense. But on the flip side, you can't just win on defense alone either. So that's my goal the second half of the year. Maybe I'll have measurables. Maybe I'll just kind of know in my heart if I'm going towards that and I'm thinking that way. But that's how I'm looking at it for the countdown. We are officially in the countdown. Once again, I called it out last week. So end of year, we're past 50%. The countdown is here. Don't wait on a New Year's resolution if you were thinking about it. Don't push it till January 1, 2027. Start now if you can. Try and treat every day like it can be that, because then the momentum's already going. So, all right, we got 8 minutes here. Happy 4th. Let's go watch some flashing lights. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a great day. Great 4th of July. And I hope U.S. wins. I think they're going to beat Belgium tomorrow. All right. See y'all.